Hey, good morning, guys. I'm gonna wait for the chat to fill up. But yeah, I just wanted to check in, say good morning, share a dream that I had last night. Feeling pretty damn good. I hope you guys are feeling good this morning too. I don't know if it's delayed. I am on my phone, so it's like, I can only see like 3 messages at a time. Let's see, it is usually delayed. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, here we go. There we go. Hey, Shayla. Hello. Hey, guys. How's everybody? Wait, is it Monday? No, it is. It's Monday. Happy Monday morning. God, I can't believe it's Monday already. Let's see. Grand Rising. Yes, I don't know why it's so hard for me to remember to say that. Grand Rising, everybody. I wanted to do a little live this morning. Because I'm sure you guys have been like, where's WaterBaby the last couple days? Let's see. I never make it for the live chats. Oh, well, Samantha, I'm glad you made it. Is it Monday? I know. I'm like, what day is it? Let's see. I dreamt of you last night. Oh, that's so cool. There were a lot of people in my dreams last night. A lot of people. My dream last night was really there was one in particular that was really interesting, and I wanted to share it with you guys because it definitely pertains to something I've been preaching for the last like couple weeks. Actually, probably like the last month or so, and it just kind of emphasizes the point of what needs to happen going into 2020. And it probably sounds like a broken record, but it clearly is still coming to me for a reason. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't do personals. I'm sorry. I don't do personal readings. Holy Ascension Batman. Oh, that was cute. I dream about holding a baby and I don't have any kids. Ooh, hey. When they want you to have a kid, they let you know. They definitely let you know. I know who the fraud is. Oh my God. Well, good. It's good that you know versus like not knowing. What are we talking about? I'm late. Oh no, we just got started. We're like 2 minutes in. So like, you're not late. Trust me, 2 minutes is not late. I just wanted to do a little check-in with you guys because I know I haven't done any videos the last couple days. So I had to deal with some shit. I won't get into it, but I had to deal with some shit. And so it took me away from having to do videos, and it was a little all-consuming, but I dealt with it, and it is handled, and I'm back. Yeah, I mean, that's basically it. Like I said, I don't want to go into details about it because it just is what it is, and it's been taken care of. Let's see. Yay. Oh, thank you. Sheila. Oh, that's cute. That's a cute username. Still love you. You're my fave. I always get excited when you post new videos. I love your positive energy. Aw, thank you. I'm so sorry. I'm so blind. I can't see all the usernames. Thank you so much. It was very sweet of you. But yeah, guys, it's like typical light worker shit that like came up that I had to handle. And like when stuff like that comes up, it takes a lot of your energy. It took a lot of my energy and like my entire focus for a couple days. But like I said, it's handled. Your hair is so cute. Oh, thank you. I'm just wearing it like this because I just got the piercing yesterday. It's actually also part of the reason I got the piercing was some shit that I had to handle. It's something I've been needing to do. Actually, that's kind of a long story. So a few months ago, I had a really intense, honestly, I feel like it was a vision more so than just a dream space experience, where very specifically I was told what crystals I needed. And like very, very specifically, like it was very specific. It was a little eerie. And I needed 4 different kinds of crystals, and I realized they represent the different elements. Now, there's more than 4 elements, but we won't get into that. But the Earth 3D elements anyway. Even then, it's technically still more than that. Anyway, neither here nor there. Can we see it? Oh, I posted a picture on Instagram. Hold on, I don't want to really move the camera. I don't know if you guys can see the 3 red. I don't know if you guys can see it on this tiny little screen. So I didn't know what else to call these piercings other than, oh shoot, I did move the camera anyway. I don't know what else to call these piercings other than alchemical piercings because I'm supposed to get them to represent the elements, right? And so this is fire on my right side, right? I don't know if it's a thing. I literally just did what I was told to do. So I'm in the process of that. But because I needed specific crystals, and it all had to be real. Like that was the big message too. Like, cause I have like fake stuff, right? And the part of the vision, they were trying to give me these like stones to put in my ear specifically. So I was trying to take these out, and it's kind of gross. Like as I was taking them out, like in the vision, like my ear was falling apart, and it's like, oh, I get it. Take the crap out of your ears. I get it. Message received. But what was I about to say? Sorry, you guys are sidetracking me. I'm also still waking up, if you guys can tell. So anyway, so I had to order the pieces and they take forever to come in. They said it would take a total up to like 9 months for all the pieces to come in. So finally these ones came in, and because all the shit that I was dealing with last couple days, like it's time. I need to go get this piercing done anyway. So I got it done. And it's funny too because it's like who was I with? When I first ordered the pieces, I was with a friend and it was like I was ready to just do it all. I was ready to just be like, I'm just gonna get all of them pierced like right now, which would have been a lot because I got 3 of them done at once, right? And it's funny how different each feel when you're getting pierced like that. You know, it's like I have a very high pain tolerance. Like I wasn't nervous about it, but this one, I forget what this one's called, but this one right here, that one felt different. That one definitely felt different. She's like, take a breath. I'm like, okay. And I take the breath and it's like, oh, oh, oh. It's like I feel that in my neck. Like I feel that in my neck and the back of my head. It's like that was a little intense. But it's actually it's weird. It's just like it's a nerve thing, like more so than a pain thing for that one, you know? But anyway, so yeah, so that's why I got that. And that's why my hair is like this. I like it might be my hairstyle for the next few months while this one heals. But how did we get sidetracked off into that? See, I'm very ADD this morning. Very ADD this morning because I'm still waking up. Oh, the dream, because that's really what I wanted to share with you guys. Wait, my body's covered in tattoos like that. They all came to me as things I needed to do. Oh, I love that. Yeah, I mean, sometimes that's just what happens. It's like they give you these things for a very specific reason. You know, very specific reason. Um, let's see. We wanted to know how far in are we? Oh, we're not that far, and we're really just chit-chatting, and I'm all over the place. So, you know, typical water baby this at this AM hour. Let's see. Ready for the dream. Oh, okay. So this dream, oh my God, it couldn't be clearer. So I was, for lack of a better word, I was in this like primitive craft. It was weird. It's like something like if the 1500s, 1400s had aircrafts, like that's what it would have looked like. It was very interesting. It actually kind of reminded me of that Da Vinci Futurama episode. Like that's what it looked like. I was like, it's an aircraft, but it's like it's made out of primitive material, right? And all these people I've known through the course of my life were like all in this aircraft with me. Excuse me. Steampunk, oh no, like more archaic than that. Like we're talking wood. Like we're talking wood planks. Like that's what we're talking. Like very, very 1400s, 1500s. And we're all in this craft, but like in the craft, it's like there's like tables, like it's almost like cafeteria like in there. And here's what was weird. Everybody was eating like a holiday meal, specifically Thanksgiving. And I'm like, well, Thanksgiving is past. I'm like, this is interesting. I'm probably gonna get little downloads as I talk about this. Anyway, so I'm in there and I'm not interacting with anybody. I'm just kind of watching, right? I'm just watching. And I look out the window in this primitive wooden craft. And it's beautiful. It's like beautiful, like waters, little islands everywhere. And I'm just like, wow, I wonder where we actually are. Like I've all these experiences now, like when I'm actually experiencing them, I'm like, oh, I wonder like what dimension this is. I wonder if like what other planet this might be, or if this is just another dimension on Earth. Like I always go there. It was beautiful though. And then I had to make a choice. I had to make a choice of what table to sit at. And I was like, oh, this is weird. Because there were people through the course of my life, but nobody I've met within the spiritual community. They're all people who are like not tuned into the community who I met through the course of my life. And I was like, well, this is weird. I don't know what to do. I literally stood there and I was like, I don't know what table to sit at. It was very weird. It was almost like a weird high school cosmic thing, right? Of like, oh no, I have to go have lunch now. What do I do? Like, and I remember I narrowed it down to 2 tables, and I looked over there and I looked over there. And the weird thing is, these 2 groups, they were people that were all part of one group that I was engaged with at one time, at the same time, but they were separated. And I'm like, oh shit, okay. So some kind of separation is happening with the people I've met, even within like groups of dynamics I've been a part of. Even within that, there's a separation happening as far as consciousness is concerned, right? But I still had to choose. And I was like, I don't want to choose. Like, I kind of just want to get out of the craft. I remember feeling that way. Like, I just want to get out of the craft and go on my own. But I ended up choosing a table. And then all of a sudden the craft like not shut down, but just went down, like got like went landed, I guess. Like it's a primitive craft, so it just went like this. Like it didn't, there was no like weird movement. I don't know. It was a very weird craft. Anyway. So guys, when it comes to the people in your life, not to mention with eclipse, we are in eclipse season. People will be coming back. People will be hitting you up from the past. You got to be really careful about who you're going to be connecting with. Oh, 111 likes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You got to be really careful about who you reconnect with and who you stay connected with moving into 2020. Jessa, me, and Lacey did a really awesome podcast episode last night for Soberish, and I think it's posted already. I gotta double check. That's the other thing I meant to do. I gotta check if it's posted. It was really, really good. We talked a lot about 2020, what to expect, death of the masculine, cutting karmic ties, the karmic washing machine, what it actually is gonna be like, all that stuff. Like really, really interesting. We went really into detail. Oh, Allie! Oh, I need to reach. I've been meaning to text you. Let's see, because I don't remember what I dreamt. I might as well see what you dreamt. I did remember it when I woke up from it. Hold on, wait. But I went back to bed like a true Leo. Allie, I love you. I love you so much. Yeah, I need to text you. There's been a lot that's happened. I need to text you. That distracted me. Where was I? Oh, that's so funny. Lacey just messaged me. So like I said, we talked a lot about that in the podcast. Check it out. I'm gonna see if it's posted, and I am gonna share it because I think Jessa said that they're now on YouTube as well. Let's see. Love you too. I can imagine. Oh, yeah. Anyway, so guys, you got to be careful who you get attached to because people will be thrown into the washing machine, and if you're connected to them, you're going to be feeling that more than you would otherwise. Okay. And I've been basically saying like you don't want to be in the line of fire when that stuff goes down. And the death of the masculine is also part of that. Excuse me. So yeah, so just be aware because people will be hitting you up. People will be trying to reconnect with you. And those connections, most of them you probably don't want to be connected to. Okay. Let's see. Loving those who refuse to wake up from a long distance. Let's see. Please don't stop tarot readings per sign to a month. I have to. The change is needed. The change is needed. It's not like, so, oh goodness. I don't really want to address this. I feel like I've explained it so many times. And I love you guys and I get it. You just want to understand, like, you just want to have full understanding of like what the channel is going to be like. And I get it. That's the only thing that is being removed. Like that's the only thing. I'm still doing everything else. And I'm actually going to be doing more energy shifts. And I'm also adding stuff that I haven't told you guys about. So I'm going to be around a lot. And the changes I'm making, it's more so to really help you guys in a healthier way and to not enable codependency. Okay, that's why I'm making these changes. It's important for you guys. It's important for me. And they're really, really awesome changes. So it's like it's something to be excited about. It's something to not be sad about, you know? Let's see. Oh, warning about China. Let's see. So no more sign readings. On YouTube. Yeah, on YouTube. I mean, Patreon, I still have the monthlies. All right, so I will go into a full explanation again about it. So for Patreon, I'm keeping the monthly readings. I'm keeping the Water Babies tier. Water Mamas Papas will most likely be deleted going into 2020, but I've explained to my patrons how that's going to work with charging and all of that. Okay. And I will probably, and after that, I will be adding content that I haven't done yet to Patreon. And then on YouTube, I'm doing everything that I've been doing, except I won't be doing like the sign weeklies. Like I won't be doing that. I'll be doing the birthdays. I'll be doing the energy shift readings. I'll be doing the full moon, new moon. I'll be doing channelings and all of that still. And I will be adding, I can't emphasize that enough. And I will be adding more content on top of that to replace the zodiac sign readings. They're really awesome changes, guys. I really want you guys to be excited. Let's see. No more sign readings. I can't live without you. Guys, I'm not going away. I'm not going away. I'm not going away. What sort of content? I don't want to talk about it yet till it's all set up. That's just a protection thing. She's giving us more. Thank you. I'm like, I don't know. Like, okay, so guys, this is something that I've realized. Okay. I mean, it's not just like a me thing, but it's emphasized with me because because of certain abilities I have. So I'm a mirror. I'm an ultimate mirror for people. So it's like I'm all about speaking truth. Like I reflect truth back to people. So when I speak truth to people of like what's gonna happen, if someone doesn't want to hear it, they don't perceive it. And I think that's kind of what's been happening here, where it's like I've said it very clearly many times and people just don't want to hear it. So they're not perceiving it. And at the same time, it's like people are not picking up on the fact that I keep saying adding. I'm adding more content, you know? Let's see. Uh, Healing to people who needs it. People will pay on your strength and your self. Oh, okay. I'm excited for the changes. I don't really resonate with sign readings anymore anyways. So excited to bring the sauce. That's true. Stop distracting her. Josie, oh my God, I love you. Yeah, guys, so it's fine. It's fine. Helios, you're adding. Does that mean you're pregnant? No. What? No, no. I don't that doesn't even make I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mean to sound all like triggered. No. Um as long as you stay on YouTube, it's gonna be great. Yeah, guys, I'm not going away. I'm not going away. I'm still gonna be here. I'm still going to be here. Um you're going to see me a lot. I like it's just funny. It's just funny. So that's gonna be the last time I explain it because I've made so many different videos and posts about it. And not to mention I'm gonna be announcing it like in a couple weeks anyway because it'll be 2020. So going back to the dream, guys. So I mean, that's basically just the gist of it. Like we're gonna be faced with some choices. We're gonna be faced with some choices on our relationships, people who we're connected to, and people who are gonna be taking with us into 2020, and people who we won't be. And I'm telling you, you're gonna want to be as detached from most people as possible. Oh, let's see. Uh, Aronia, thank you for the 35. Oh, Czar. Thank you. Just to say thank you. Thank you so much. That's very nice of you. Um, the plant medicine opened you up. Oh my God. Yeah, that whole experience. Jesus Christ. Yeah. That whole experience was crazy. That opening up is like an understatement. Um, you've taught me so much. Oh, good, good. Oh, happy birthday, Poncho. Um, but yeah, guys, you got to be careful who you're taking in 2020. Like the less people you take into 2020, the better. Like honestly, think of it that way. Your healthy connections, your connections with people who are part of this community, or who have accepted all of who you are, including your abilities. Because let's be real, all y'all got abilities. Let's be real about that, right? Who have accepted all of your abilities, the people that you've become out of all the changes you've made, those people who have also done that for themselves, really gotta emphasize that. The people who accept you for all of that shit and have done that for themselves, you can take them into 2020. But even people who just accept you, like, and they haven't done any of that, like they're still sitting in their karmic mess, I would really recommend detaching. Not telling you what to do, I would just recommend it. Okay? I would just really recommend it. Is this why I feel so isolated going to 2020, but in a healthy way? Yeah, I mean, it's okay to be isolated going into 2020. It's totally okay. I feel like 2020 is going to be a heavy work year for a lot of people. Like a lot of like career focus and like focus on innovations, I feel like inventing is going to be really big for 2020. I feel like people are going to be really focused on that, and that's going to bring people together who are also doing that same thing. You know what I mean? So it's like you really don't want to get dragged down by people who are sitting in their karmic mess, okay? Zombie, thank you for the 4.99. Can we be friends? I need help understanding my gifts. We're friends. We're all friends here. When it comes to understanding your abilities, it's a very personal experience. I mean, you can have mentors, you can have people who give you advice here and there, but at the end of the day, it's a personal journey with your own abilities, and the only way you understand them is like by using them, practicing with them, staying grounded. Hold on, Carol, thank you for the 33. Happy belated birthday. Oh, and holidays, thank you so much. Thank you. Happy holidays to everybody too. But yeah, when it comes to your abilities, I understand like that we talked about this in the podcast last night. Definitely check out that podcast. Again, it's Soberish, and it's the latest episode with me and Lacey. It's Jessa Reed's Soberish podcast. And like I said, I'm pretty sure she said it would be posted by last night. God, I'm so ADD. Jessica, thank you for the 199. But we talked about this where it's like a lot of people who are coming into abilities for the first time. Oh, Jupiter, thank you for the 2222. May you continue to flow and expand. Oh, thank you. And guys, that's the other thing too. As you stay connected to people who are in that energy, like it's funny you mentioned flow and expansion, who are in that energy, you're going to just be even more in that kind of vibration yourselves. Another thing to think about. Like, whoever you're attached to, that's the vibration you're going to have to be sitting with. So think of like, I don't want to make it sound like bitchy or like judgmental. It's not. It just is what it is. Think about the person who is like the lowest vibe person in your life that you're attached to. You're going to have to vibe at that level on some degree if they're still in your life. You know what I mean? Think of it that way. Who do you really like? What do you want your base vibe to be? Do you want it to be the lowest vibe person in your life, or do you want it to be higher than that, right? Um, but when it comes to coming into your abilities, guys, like I said, I know it can be rough. I know it can be a rough ride, especially some people who are waking up really fast. Uh, CHF, let's see. Hey, Water Baby, thank you. You are so good. Oh, thank you. Oh, CHF, that's the currency. Fire and Water Spirit, thank you so much for the 11. Thank you. See, I'm still waking up. Plus, I'm really blind, so it's hard for me to read all that. Um, Surrendering to them is big. Surrendering to your abilities is big. Trusting yourself and trusting your abilities is also big. I would really avoid um, getting too close to people too quickly who also have abilities. Okay. Now, there is a problem in the community with people being like pulled apart um, in an unhealthy way. But sometimes it is for a reason, you know? Um, so just be very aware, like if someone like wants to really get close to you, um and they have abilities too, but you don't know them, like take your time with that. You don't have to let everyone in just because they have abilities too. You don't have to let them in. If anything, you should be more wary of them. Jessica, thank you for the 4.99. Does detaching include cutting off completely or just not focusing your energy on them anymore? Actually, I would even just say like not focusing your energy on them, because when you focus energy, it creates more of that connection. It enables the connection. So when you take your focus off somebody, that connection disintegrates. You can full on detach and do like cutting cord ceremonies, or just be like, look, I love you. I wish you the best. I just can't have you in my life. I think you're amazing. We've had a great run, and close the door. You could do it that way. But at the very least, take your focus on them, and that will help significantly. Um, but yeah, guys, you just gotta be very careful who you interact with, especially if you're really new to your abilities, because you're gonna be very vulnerable. So if you're coming into your abilities and it's like your first go at this, I would take your time in learning how to surrender to them and accept them, and understand that yeah, there's gonna be times where you're afraid because it's something new that you're not really familiar with, but there's nothing to be afraid of because they're given to you for a reason. They were given to you because they're yours and you can handle them, handle them, and you can handle them, right? And you can go to forums, and like I said, there's no problem talking to people. Like, oh, this is an Amber Alert. Sorry. um, wow, that totally distracted me. That totally distracted me. Yeah, there's no problem meeting people with abilities, because like there is some camaraderie there, right? And it feels good to know like, okay, like you have that ability, you have that ability, and it helps you stay informative. Like, connect with people to get the information. Don't connect with people to connect energetically to like, you know, get super involved with each other. Don't do it for that reason. Do it for the reason of gaining information and staying knowledgeable and understanding your abilities, so that you can develop yourself separate from other people on your own journey. You understand what I'm saying? Um, but you have to surrender to them. Like, the more you resist your abilities, the harder it's going to be and the more confused you're going to be. The more you surrender to fear about them, the more confused you're going to be and the harder it's going to be. We talked about that in the podcast last night too. We talked about fear. Um, but it's all for a reason, and I know it's hard. I know it's hard, but surrender to it, take baby steps, accept it, get informed, and don't let people get too close too quickly, especially people who have abilities, okay? Um, let's see. Love your reading chats. Oh, how to surrender. It's how to surrender. You just do it. Like, I know that's not like the greatest advice or the best way to say it, but it's like you literally just you make that choice to surrender. It's like a lot of us want to put up the guard, or a lot of us want to resist. It's like that's a natural reaction for a lot of people because it's the unknown, or it's like it's the programming that we've been instilled with, like fighting that within you. It's that programming, right? You literally make the conscious choice of accepting it Even if you have to say it to yourself, even if you have to write it down, even if you have to sit there and just tell yourself over and over that you accept it and you surrender and you just fully allow your abilities to just be what they are, and that's okay. Um, if you're attached to people in your life that are still running on a program, or still running their programming hardcore, or who are still like very much asleep, that will also enable resistance to surrender. Okay, it will. Sorry, but it will. So the faster you get these people out of your life, or allow yourself to release these people who are actually like being pulled out of your life, because that's the other thing that's happening too. Like, these people are being pulled out of our lives, but some of us are resisting that. They're being pulled out for a reason, right? So if you let them go, you're actually going to get a lot more comfortable with your abilities, because that person, for whatever reason or another, whether it's their programming, whether it's because they're asleep, or whatever, any other reason, they're being pulled out because they're inhibiting you on your path, and they don't need to be around you, including how you deal with your abilities. People need to chill about these readings. Oh no, are they still talking about it? She said she's giving us more already. Oh, yeah. Some people can't let it go, and like, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna say the truth. I'm gonna say a little hard truth right now. Okay. And I love all my subs. I love all of you, even people who are not my subs who watch me, because there are a lot of people like that, including the haters. Even my haters, I love you. Okay. Um, if you really are that attached to the readings, it is a codependency issue, which is why I'm not doing it anymore. We can't have that going into 2020. We can't. And I'm also not doing it because I don't need to be attached to that for my own protection, to be honest with you. Um, and it's just the truth. It's just the truth. And I love all of you. Absolutely, I love all of you. But it's the truth. And I want to help you guys in a healthy way. And I want to help you guys in a way that is really beneficial to you, that's going to get you guys further on your path. You know what I mean? Let's see. Who should we seek out if we have abilities? Oh my God, guys, there's so many forums. There's so many places to go. There's so many places to go. Jessa actually, I'm gonna send you guys to Jessa, specifically the Discord server. So she talks about this she talked about this on her podcast last night, on how to access this. And it's intentionally a little difficult to get in, to keep trolls and people like that out. So go ahead and listen to her podcast. Go check out the Discord server for Soberish. There's a lot of people on there looking for other people who have abilities, okay, and who can answer a lot of your questions, who are also confused, because a lot of people who like come online recently are on there too. The readings are supposed to help, but wait, how to deal with that thing? So it's going so fast. It's going so fast. I can't read all of it. Let's see. So I'm like, I don't know why, like, I can't hold on like one message at a time. I feel like I need guidance. Yeah, I would go there. I would go there, because like I said, guys, at the end of the day, it is a personal journey, and it's like you connect with people to get information, but your abilities are unique to you. You might have one that you share with another person, but they don't have your full set. They don't have your full set. You know what I mean? Which is why it's important to understand that, like, understanding your abilities comes from within yourself. Okay? Understanding them and how to deal with them, how to work with them, how to control them, that's all from within you. Like, no one can really tell you A, B, C, D, E, F, G, but you can connect to people who are going through that experience, so you can have that support system. But it is your experience from within yourself, because it is unique to you. I really love that you're changing the channel. It's time to level up. There's not much more for us to align with. Yeah, it's like we're going to the next phase. We're going to the next phase, guys. And yeah, people are gonna still be waking up, but their journey compared to like a lot of you and even mine is a lot faster than what we had to deal with. Like, for some of us, it was years, right, to get to this point. People who are waking up now, it's months. It's months. Like, it's a much speedier, fast up process. And to be honest, I don't know if I would really enjoy that. I think I really needed that like long drawn out experience. But yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's like we are leveling up. We're leveling up, and when we level up, things have to change accordingly. We can't expect to level up if we're doing the same shit over and over and over again, you know? Um, let's see. So many. Block Adam. Oh, thank you, Gabby. I know, because I can only see 3 at a time. Hold on, let me go back here. Let me see what this person said. Why can't I see? Oh, hold on. Boop. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. Thank you for telling me. Yeah. When it comes to like blocking people and shit, like it's funny all the different options they have. They've got like timeout or just like or remove, or they have like block and stuff. It's like I just block. Like I don't fuck around. I blocked the Adam guy on my end as well. Yeah, no worries. He's blocked now, guys. Oh, someone's in trouble. I just don't got the time. I don't got time to put you on timeout. I don't got time to ask you to not do something. You're just gonna be blocked. Like that's just how I roll. Sorry, that's just how I roll. Let's see. What's happening when you go through an ego death? All right, so I'll talk about this a little bit, but it has been like about 30 minutes. I do have some work to do, and it seems like we covered like most of what we need to cover. And I do need to get my day started, but I will answer this. So with ego death, I don't like the term ego death because it's misleading. It's a death process, but it's not an actual death. It's an ego healing. Your egos don't die. Your egos don't go away. We need our egos. We actually do need our egos. It's our shadow side. We need that. It needs to be balanced. It just needs to be healthy. Because at the end of the day, we're still living in a 3-dimensional body. Oh, hold on. Sorry, guys. Sorry. At the end of the day, we're still living in a 3-dimensional body, right? And all of that, which is why the ego is important. It just needs to be healthy. So what happens during that process, it's a death process. And in a death process, you address pain, you address the core of those pains, which are wounds and trauma and all of that have developed these coping mechanisms that are unhealthy, defense mechanisms that are unhealthy, an overinflated ego where basically you end up hurting someone because you were hurt. It's all of that stuff. All of that stuff, and addressing that, facing that head on, and it can be very painful. It can be very difficult. It can lead towards depression. It could leads towards substance abuse. Even like a lot of people end up doing that, like when they're going through that sort of a process, depending on how bad it is or how prolonged it is or where that person actually is in their life, right? But it's for the purpose of clearing all that shit out, of clearing out most of that, and not to mention it doesn't heal everything. It doesn't heal everything. But it does that so you can actually raise your consciousness to go through your spiritual journey. So it is important. And everyone who's been on this journey goes through it at least once, right? And then we go through little periods of it when we do our healing and stuff. But it's a death process. Like, the death card in the tarot, it's a death process. It's not a death. It's not a death. It's like a cleaning. It's a cleaning. It's a healing of your ego. But we always have to keep working on our healing, guys. There's always something. And it's like, if anything about that Sedona experience, if it taught me anything, where are my words? If it taught me anything, it taught me that this shit about what we're healing in this life and like even our past lives, it's so minor and surface compared to like your galactic origins. Because let's be real, all y'all are probably starseeds, right? It's so surface compared to that shit. Like the stuff that I had to work through in Sedona with Jess and Adriana was like, oh my God. So it's like, it's really just more of this, just like in the other realms. Like, okay, got it. It's so much deeper. It's so much more interweaved. It's just like it really put into perspective like all the different trauma. Like, and I almost want to go traumas that I've experienced in this life because it's like, oh, okay, like that's like a scratch compared to like the shit that's happened millennia ago, but anyway, guys, that's all it is. It's just a healing. It's just a healing process. That's all the ego death is. It's a healing process at the end of the day. Let's see. Hi, good morning. Oh, hi. Hey. Let's see the big picture. Physical symptoms of spiritual attack. I love you guys. You're asking me a lot of questions, and I do have to go. There are so many different symptoms of spiritual attack. So many. There's so freaking many. It can affect your sleep. It could affect your dreams. You could experience pain. And it all depends on how like you're getting attacked too, which varies on the pain. Confusion's a big one. Confusion's a big one. Like foggy brained. Physical illness is another one. Um, Getting bothered in the middle of the night. Actually, angelic guidance talks about this a lot, so I would urge you guys to check out her channel, angelic guidance 333. So check her channel out for that. Sorry, like now all of a sudden I'm like so tired. Like you could feel like pokes and prods. You could feel like all of a sudden you're really hot, you're really cold. You could feel like ants crawling on you. It's a variety. It's a variety of things because it depends on how you're getting attacked. Um, so yeah, like guys, go to Angelic Guidance channel. She talks about this a lot. She has a lot more information on it than I do. Especially because right now it's like I'm actually getting a headache, so it's getting hard for me to think. Um, but there are a lot of ways of going about protecting yourself. You can do spiritual baths, you can do cleansings, you can do detoxings, you can protect your home, you can use sage, you can use crystals, you can ask your guides to protect you. You can even ask your ancestors to protect you. If you want to go to like, the realm of magic, you can. I don't recommend it. I don't recommend it as a first go-to. I don't recommend it as a first go-to. And at the end of the day, the other thing is also realizing that you are protected people. You are. And even if someone goes after you and spiritually attacks you, psychically attacks you, it's most likely temporary, most likely. And I mean, I don't think you should take it lightly if it's a severe attack, but people will send you a little hate, and even that is an attack, right? And you'll feel a little like not confident. Like, and that's the other thing too. Like for some, you might not feel good about yourself. You might have a lot of negative thoughts about yourself when you're like high vibe, and it's like, why do I am having these thoughts? It's like, that's also a sign of like spirit of attack, right? Because people are just sending you hate. Um, but at the end of the day, it's like when you know that you're protected and you find that strength in that and you have faith in that and you hold on to that, that alone adds a lot of protection from all this kind of stuff. A lot. A lot. Okay. But yeah, check out Angelic Guidance 333. She's amazing. I love her. Hello. I don't know. I don't think she's gonna see this, but hello if you do. Um, yeah, she talks about it a lot, and she also has products too that she sells for like spiritual baths and things like that for protection. So definitely check her guys out. I think you guys will like her. But I am gonna go. I am gonna go because I got some stuff to do, and I'm like, shit. I'm like, I don't know. I'm getting like tired by the second. I think because I'm actually on here, and I feel like maybe I'm just interacting with all of your energies is actually making me really tired. But yes, I gotta go. Okay? All right, guys. I love you. I will see you guys later. Have a really great Monday and a really good start to your week. Okay? All right. Are we good? I feel like you guys are still asking me questions. Let's see. Love you, love you, love you. There we go. There we go. Okay. I love you guys. I'm gonna go now. All right. Bye. See ya.